Bienvenidos a Soy Violento, Soy Macabro Podcast. Yo soy Ali.
Y yo soy Dee.
Y hoy Dee nos contará de un caso que sucedió en Cleveland, Ohio.
Just after midnight on February 8th, 2013, a quiet neighborhood on Cleveland West 102nd Street was shattered by the sound of gunfire. 16-year-old Jennifer Zacarias was found dead in her own backyard, shot multiple times in a sudden, brutal attack that made no sense to anyone who knew her. What happened in those final moments? Who pulled the trigger and why? This is a tragic story of Jennifer Zacarias.
Advertencia: la información de este caso puede ser desencadenante para algunos. Tenga en cuenta que algunos de estos casos pueden involucrar menores de edad, abuso, violación o violencia. Escuchen con precaución.
Warning: the information on this case can be triggering to some. Please be advised that some of these cases may involve children, abuse, rape, and violence. Listen with caution.
Jennifer Zacarias was born in Cleveland, Ohio in 1996 to Pedro and Leticia Zacarias. She was the eldest daughter and had two younger sisters. According to her family, she was very loving and she was very funny. She was also very studious, so she was always trying to get good grades, and overall she was just a wonderful kid. In 2013, she attended John Marshall High School, where classmates described her as a laid-back girl who lived a good grades. She had good grades. She had good sense of humor, and they just kind of, she wasn't like the loudest or the obnoxious one. She was just a chill girl. So when they found out what happened to her, they were like really shocked to find out that this could happen to somebody in their school, in their neighborhood. However, they also recalled that she started to spend more time with the wrong crowd and began dating the wrong guy. During this time, she dated 16-year-old Anthony Ruiz. According to Fox 8 News, a classmate named Daisha Rivera said, quote, "She was just hanging out with the wrong people. He was the wrong person to hang out with, the wrong person to get involved with." According to court documents, Jennifer and Anthony dated on and off for 2 years, and the relationship began to become toxic. Prosecutors said that Anthony began accusing Jennifer of cheating and would stalk her every move. On the night of February 7th, 2013, hours before the shooting, Anthony sent Jennifer a text message saying, quote, "So who was just over? And if you lie, just watch what's going to happen." Throughout the night, Jennifer ignored Anthony's messages. A little after midnight, which is February 8th of 2013, Jennifer received a phone call from Anthony. He told her he was outside of her home and he wanted to talk. Shortly after, gunshots rang out through the neighborhood, startling the Zacarias family. According to court documents, Pedro rushed to his daughter's bedroom to make sure she was okay, especially because a few minutes earlier, Leticia had told him that he had heard Jennifer's window open and thought she might have snuck out. When he saw that Jennifer wasn't in her room, he quickly ran outside to look for her. When he reached the back of the home, near the garage, he found his daughter lying in a pool of her own blood. As he screamed for help, he held her in his arms as she bled out in the cold night. Jennifer was rushed to the hospital, but she died shortly from her injuries. According to the autopsy, she was shot in the neck and in the torso, as well as her head. During the investigation, detectives found a note in Jennifer's room that said, quote, "Things have been bad. I am sure having his baby. Anthony Ruiz tried to hurt me today." According to autopsy report, Jennifer was 15 weeks pregnant with Anthony's baby. The note directed investigators to the main suspect. When officers went to Anthony's home, he wasn't there. They began to interview his friends, who said that they hadn't seen him since 9 p.m. on February 7th, so a few hours before Jennifer's murder. One of Anthony's friends called him and asked, where he was, and he refused to reveal where he was located. However, detectives were able to track him down about a mile away from the crime scene. Anthony was taken into questioning, and he quickly confessed to the murder and told detectives where the weapon was. The shell casing recovered from the scene matched the gun that was directly used in Jennifer's murder, so there was no doubt that he was the one that committed the murder. According to detectives, the motive stemmed from the phone call Anthony had made to Jennifer earlier that night. When he said that she answered the phone, he claimed that he heard someone laughing in the background, which began to infuriate him that somebody was with her. He was sure that she was cheating on him and decided to confront her at her house. As Jennifer sneaked out of the home, he lured her to the garage and asked to see her phone. While he was looking through it, he became enraged and pushed her to the floor. And that's when he began to shoot her to death. He pulled out the gun and shot her 5 times, in the head, the torso, and in her neck. After shooting her, he fled the scene and went to his friend's house. 16-year-old Anthony Ruiz was later booked and charged with the aggravated murder of Jennifer, as well as firearm-related charges. He was also charged with the death of his unborn 15-week-old fetus. As Pedro Zacarias, Jennifer's father, walked towards the podium to deliver the family victim's impact statement, he looked directly at Anthony and said something in Spanish. The judge and the prosecutors quickly stepped in to prevent any exchange between both of them and to prevent any escalation. Pedro then called Anthony a, quote, coward. He also called him stupid. And when he looked at him, he said he should stop smiling. During his testimony, Pedro told the jury, quote, "I took my daughter. I took her in my arms. I realized there was too much blood. She had been assassinated. Everything became dark." He continued saying, quote, "This person has taken what was most valuable to me. To see him outside, to know that he is alive, is more than we can handle." Judge McDonald sentenced Anthony Ruiz to 33 years to life in prison. He would be eligible for parole in 2038. When interviewed about the sentencing, Pedro told outlets, quote, "For me, it would be the death penalty, and if possible, shoot him." During the closing statements, Anthony addressed the court by quoting the Bible and talking about forgiveness. He said, quote, "I pray every day that the path he chose isn't to be sent to prison or for my purpose in life to be a prisoner." He also asked the judge for, quote, "have mercy on him." And he ended the statement by saying, quote, "I was in love and I did make the wrong decision, and I apologize for what I've done." Jennifer Zacarias was 16 years old. She was a daughter, a sister, a young girl whose future was stolen in a moment of senseless violence. By sharing her story, we honor her memory and shine a light to the dangers of abusive and controlling relationships. if you or someone you know is experiencing partner violence or stalking, please reach out to the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-799-7233. That's 1-800-799-7233. Or you can start a text message by texting the word START to 88788. You are not alone. This is a tragic case of Jennifer Zacarias.
So, Anthony, if he gets out, he would be almost 50 years old.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
That's, yeah. Se arruinó. Bueno, le arruinó la vida a una muchacha. The life of the young girl and the baby.
Yeah, le arruinó la vida a la muchacha porque la muchacha murió. He killed his own fetus, basically. Because some articles say that he knew, and some say that he didn't know that she was pregnant. So, I mean, either way, it still doesn't justify the fact that he killed her.
Right.
But also, he basically ruined the family's life.
No, la vida de los papás, yeah. Her dad finding her that way, that's heartbreaking.
It's horrible because in my brain I cannot just picturing him finding her body. It's horrible because it's a dad. You're in that moment, you are hoping that your child is at home sleeping in their bed, you know. And then to hear gunshots and realize she's not in bed, this could have been her, and runs outside
and it's her.
And finds her in your garage. It's heartbreaking. It's completely heartbreaking. And I pictured this all in my head because, you know, the dad during the court procedure, he doesn't speak English. So everything that he says or everything that he does is being translated. So imagine the fury, the anger, and the fact that your daughter's justice is quote unquote 30 something years for her murder. And this man is just waiting his time in prison.
Right. That note that they found in her room, it said que él había tratado de lastimar ese día.
Yeah, it doesn't say when exactly or when was it written. It just says that they found it in her room. So so that's how they knew where to go.
It was him.
Yeah. It also there were some articles that said that he didn't know, the parents didn't know she was dating somebody, but you know, people at school knew that she was dating somebody. So either way, they still were
find out
it to him. Yeah. But just to be, you know, in that position where you're like, my daughter was murdered for somebody's jealousy, for somebody's controlling manners. It's completely insane to me. And I mean, it hasn't been the first time that we encountered, you know, teens dating and encountering violence. And it's just one of those things that I mean, I'm not a parent and, you know, you're not a parent, but that we're like, kids are going to be kids and kids are going to find a way to date or have a boyfriend or have a girlfriend. And I always feel like it's very important that, yes, you know, you talk about sex to your children, but you also talk about the right and wrong way of dating somebody. Because I feel sometimes
the toxic relationships.
Yeah, because I feel like at the end of the day, they're going to do whatever the hell they want. You know, whether it's dating, whether it's having sex, whether it's doing things that they shouldn't do. But at some point, in some way, I feel like parents also have that responsibility to tell the child, hey, these are not good signs of being in a relationship with somebody.
Right.
And if things like that are happening in your relationship, you should come to me or come to somebody that you know and trust and have that, you know, that safe space for them to talk about certain things to you with. Because I mean, I could recall, like, you know, in high school and having to witness friends going through relationships and realizing that's not a good guy. That's a guy that's treating you like crap. And, you know, not being able to do anything. But I feel like if parents were more open and more willing to accept, my child's going to be dating and I'm opening the conversation up for them to realize when something's going bad.
Yeah, no, I get it. Because people can be manipulative.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
They know how to keep someone around, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, if you leave me, I can't live without you. I'm going to hurt myself.
Mm-hmm.
Or they make the other person feel bad.
Yeah, exactly. And then fall into this really toxic relationship where it's like, if I leave him, he's going to do something to himself. And that's kind of like guilt tripping you into being with them. So yeah, it's very hard.
Scary.
It's very, as an adult, it's already scary to date and to be with somebody and to fall in that kind of same category and same patterns. But as a teen, when you're just learning how to discover your feelings and discover, who you are in this world and try to, find a balance with it all, it's really hard.
It is. Yeah. Well, may this family find the strength to keep moving forward and to keep fighting for their daughter.
Completely agree. Never stop fighting for her, because even though, she is not here, she deserves the justice that she deserves. And 30 years is not justifiable for her life. And I hope that, this sentencing is turned over so she can get the justice that she deserves, because 30 years is not justifiable for her and for her life. And that was the episode for this week. Again, our hearts go out to the Zacarias family. We hope that, at least shining a light to her case gives other people the ability to identify the toxic traits within a relationship, and if they can, there's help out there for them. And we will leave the details of where you can find that help in the description of this episode, as well as our post on our social media platforms in case anybody might need them. Again, let us know if you want us to share these informations, these links, these other resources. We would gladly send them over. But yeah, if you want to listen to the rest of the 159 episodes that we have, you can go on our Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you stream podcasts. Just type in Soy Macabro Podcast, or click the link in our bio in our social media platforms, and it will redirect you to our catalog where you can listen to the other episodes, and or you can go on our YouTube channel at Soy Macabro Podcast or SVSM_podcast, and it should pop up. If you can't find our podcast, or if the platform that you use isn't streaming our podcast, let us know and we will fix that whole situation, because we would love for you guys to have easier access to the podcast. So yeah, let us know. If you want to follow us on our social media platforms and talk about this case or any of the other 159 cases, you can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, Blue Sky, I forgot, on Twitter, or X as it's known now. Just type in at SVSM_podcast, or go on Facebook and type Soy Macabro Podcast, and our podcast should pop up. And also the link in our bio has all of our social media platforms, so you can go there too. We also have a YouTube channel, again, where you can watch the video portion of this episode, as well as the short clips of this episode. If you want to, catch up and see those, they're there. What else? We would love to see your comments. So please leave your comments. Leave us suggestions in the DMs or in the comment section. We would really, really appreciate it. Sometimes it's getting hard for us to find out whether we covered an episode or not. So let us know if you want us to cover a specific episode. We would absolutely love that.
We've been a little MIA, and we might have not been responding to certain to messages. So
yeah,
we apologize for that. We're getting back into it this week.
Yes, definitely. We've been taking a little bit of a MIA situation because, it's the holidays and it's been a little bit stressful on both of our ends. So we do apologize for the lack of podcast episodes, but we should be getting back in track and doing all the stuff. So yeah, thank you so much for waiting. And glad to have you guys along. Anything else before I forget?
No, I think that's it.
All right.
Like your little Teletubby back there. I just
thank you. It's my
I need one.
I know, right? It's from Pop Mart. Ozzy gave me my cousin Ozzy gave me a little Teletubby mystery box, and that one came with it. He's my childhood favorite Teletubby. But currently, the mood is purple. So Tinky Winky, okay. If you guys get him in a blind box, please let me know. I will trade. But yeah, you can find those on Pop Mart. Don't ruin the fun by buying all of them, please, because I still want to get Tinky Winky. Don't make it a Labubu. Please don't.
No.
No. Do you have any recommendations? Have you been watching anything?
Stranger Things, but I don't know if you guys have all watched this, so I'm not gonna spoil it.
No spoilers, but yes, I have literally just finished watching Stranger Things the other day.
It's amazing.
The first volume 1 has been amazing.
It's crazy.
So if you haven't seen it, please watch it. If you're done catching up and you're gonna watch it, please do. It's really good, and I'm so excited to see volume 2. And I'm also scared because I don't know what's going to happen. People are theorizing so many things, and I'm just I can't.
No, I'm ignoring edits. I'm ignoring everything because I don't want people to ruin or start like, oh, there's this possibility and this one and this one. I'm like, no. I'm staying away from all of that.
A part of me feels like I need to rewatch the whole season. The whole series again, because I feel like I missed out on so many things, and I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? But yes, I really love this season. Also, a different recommendation if you guys want. There's the P. Diddy documentary on Netflix. It's a 4-part series. I'm on episode 2. So I'm really excited because it's very interesting. It goes way deep down into everything. According to some friends, they said that 50 Cent paid for this documentary to be done. I don't know. But it's really good. It's a really good documentary. Also, I've been reading, I forgot the name of the author, but it's called The Collector. It's a very trippy book. Very good book. I think I'm on the first chapter. I'm still in the first chapter because it's only divided into 3 chapters. It's a really good book. It was written in the 60s, but it's still mind-blowing. So I'll probably post it somewhere in my Instagram, but it's a really good book. What else? I think that's it on my end.
Yeah, mine, there was just Stranger Things and
you're like work and Stranger Things. Yeah, so those are my recommendations for this upcoming.
I hate that we have to wait a whole month.
Girl. And then we still have to wait a week
after
for the final episode to come out. Oh my god, are we gonna watch it in theaters?
No, I'm not.
I kind of want to watch it in theaters.
I want to, but then I feel like people, I don't like when people talk. They talk when I'm watching a show or a movie. I don't like when people are talking or start making assumptions and I'm like, I feel like people are gonna do it in the theaters, and I can't.
I hate
I'm
it.
a smack a bitch. I'm kidding.
I completely get it because I feel the pain of that. I completely feel the pain of that. For instance, when I watched Weapons, I watched it in a full sold out theater, and it was the best experience I've ever had because everybody was reacting at the same time to everything. And I also went to watch, I think it was Wicked Part 2. And people were reacting to the whole thing and crying and things. So it was great. A part of me wants to watch it because I want to watch it. But the last time I watched, I forgot what movie I watched. And everybody was talking. And I was like, shut the fuck up. I can't remember which one, but it was like, it was a really good movie, but like these teenage kids would not shut up on the sidelines.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was Black Phone. I watched Black Phone too,
Oh, okay,
which I told you was a good movie.
Yeah.
Kids would not stop talking throughout the whole movie.
It's a really good movie. Yeah.
It was a good movie. It's a really good movie. But
that's what I don't want. I don't want that to happen because I need silence.
Yeah.
Like, I want to because I think it would be amazing.
It's a good experience. Yeah.
Yes.
The only reason that I want to watch it is because the Duffer Brothers were saying how they were like, no, it doesn't make sense to watch the last episode, like, no, the series in the theater, like, it just didn't. He's like, but I think that we will finally go for the last episode just because we want people to share the same experience at the same time. And I was just like, that's why I want to watch it in theaters.
What if we go to a movie theater that's like in a city that's like
nobody's in the middle of nowhere,
right?
And it's just you and me watching the last episode of Stranger Things. I'm down.
Oh man, that would be perfect. But I'm like, oh man,
like my perfect movie theater.
People are gonna kill it.
My perfect movie theater would be like everybody that I know that are adults,
right,
that want to see the last episode together. That would be my like dream. But other than that, I'm really hesitant because I know that there's going to be these annoying kids talking the whole time, and I'm like, shut up. See the screen.
That's why I'm like, I'll just buy some surround system, put it on my TV.
Yeah, and like, and enjoy the last episode. I completely get it. But yeah, that's our little rant.
If you guys watch it on the movie theaters, let us know.
I know. Let us know. Was there any fun activities? Did you enjoy it? I want to know the details. But that's until the end of the year. So
yeah.
we still have a couple of weeks. But yeah, let us know. Also, how was your Thanksgiving? Do you celebrate it? Really, what did you do?
How was yours?
Mine's meh. It was meh, but it was fine. It was fine. I'm not a huge Thanksgiving person, anyways, so it was fine. But
I just enjoyed being with family. So
yeah, I enjoyed being with my friend. So
everybody being like off, just being able to be together,
just relaxing, just like having time to relax. Like no pressure to get ready, no pressure to do anything. Just relax. That's exactly what I did. So I was like, meh, it's fine. But yeah, anyways, we should probably end this episode.
Yes.
Anyways, if you have any suggestions, like I said, leave us a comment in our Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is. We would love to know what you would like us to cover. Until
next week.
We'll see you guys next week then.
Yes. Adios.
Bye. Stay spooky.
Bye.
Bye.